Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable of the Judges, contestants, and all of the audiences. I'm participant number 29 and I would like to deliver you a speech with title Maintaining National Cultural Identity. But first of all, let's say thanks to our God Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us mercies and blessings so that we can gather here in this special occasion that is English speech contest. Secondly, salawat also salam always we give to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the brightness, from the stupidity to the cleverness. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to know that Indonesia is a big nation with abundant natural wealth, strategic geographical location, and includes the variety of arts and culture. Along with development of time, the enthusiasm to preserve local culture among teenagers is fading, such as the influence of globalization, the lack of awareness to preserve cultural values, advances of science and technology, and also many Indonesian culture that are claimed by many other nations. Nowadays, many teenagers are very fond of foreign culture that they know through globalization. Globalization is like the window to the outside world. It seems that the world has united under one cultural roof, what we want to see only by turning on the TV and the cell phone, and then the global trend will appear in front of us. And not to mention, the internet, which has made the earth feel like Pandora's box, whose secrets have been opened. Talking about the internet, it is one of the social media that is widely used by people from various parts of the world. There are a lot of benefits from the internet, but in reality, there are a lot of people who use the internet wrongly. Because the internet is global, so Indonesia is not immune from this globe. It moves with 3F, namely food, fun, and fashion. Nowadays, there are many kinds of foreign food which at least slightly remove the original regional food. For example, Jogja's special food namely kuduk, which started to get possessed by modern food such as spaghetti, salads, burgers, and others. Then fun and fashion. Nowadays, there are a lot of fashion trends and modern places are popping up. Popular ones like malls, bar, or clubbing. Such places are much favored by the teenager. Also, clothes following outside of fashion trend are extremely inappropriate, such as tight clothes, semi-finished clothes, and many others. All of this has influenced the pattern of the Eastern culture that has been built in Indonesia. It's not a secret because 3F is in the cities and villages, and even in the corner of villages that far from hustle and bustle of the city have been infected. The style of promiscuity is the result of 3F lifestyle. Then, what we need to know, our culture has recently been claimed by many other nations. It's not surprising that our culture is claimed because indeed our culture is very good and diverse. It's because our lack of awareness to preserve it. Then, if that happens, the Indonesian people or the younger generation, of course the teenager will experience cultural defect. If you don't want this to happen, there needs to be reform, namely by increasing our love for culture, especially for teenagers as the younger generation. And don't forget that the government must immediately patent our culture, so that our culture is not reclaimed by many other nations. Ladies and gentlemen, our culture is very diverse. There is something that can be seen, heard, and used. What can be seen, for example, painting, sculpture, and many more. What can be heard, for example, music, rhymes, and another sound of arts. What can be used, for example, in regional clothes, such as batik, and so on. Culture that can be seen must be shown. That can be heard must always be heard. This can be used must be used. We should be proud of all of this. We must be able to show our own regional culture to the other region so that they will get to know our culture and be interested in learning about it. Even if we can show our culture to the other countries so that they will like our culture. Preserving local culture and to extend the life of our culture so that our culture does not become extinct. Therefore, let us as the younger generation, we protect, we preserve our culture, our characteristic, and we introduce it to the wider community. This is us, the Indonesian nation, a large nation, and a diverse culture. I think that's all from me. Thank you. you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.